Hello, Faceland. So today I want to share with you the passing of my friend Tali Deri, who I just came back from her funeral. And a minute before Shabbat is coming in, instead of writing down my thoughts, I really want to share a few things because it's God, we all go through losing someone eventually. Unfortunately, it's been too many dear people to my heart that I had to go through supporting with the disease of cancer. So it's been surrounding me, too many, and it's not something that you can get used to because it hurts every time again. And 1 week ago, I couldn't fall asleep. I had that special connection with Tali that every time she was going through something, I felt it. I felt it energetically. And last week on Thursday night, I was awake at 2:30 in the morning, and I texted her, asking her what's going on. And she texted me back that she was just admitted to the hospital because she was spitting blood and she couldn't breathe. And she told me, I just thought about you because I really wanted you to come and do a Reiki session on me. So I'm like, of course I'll be there tomorrow. And she was like, how did you hear about me going to the hospital? And I'm like, I didn't. I just felt it, that, I felt you. And it was always something that was happening between us. I could really feel her energy and knows if she's at ease or if she's suffering. And the next morning I was there at 10 a.m. and I came for a Reiki session and I couldn't leave her. I stayed there for like 4 or 5 hours and we were just there crying together because they say that the soul knows 40 days before when it's your time. And she was talking to me and I recognized that her subconscious knew that it was the end. And she really asked me, Liat, like, how can I release, how can I confront? I have to really prepare myself for death. How do I do that? How do I leave behind me 3 kids? And I had a deja vu because 6 or 7 years ago, I had the same thing going on with my cousin. And that was the first time that I really had to go through cancer with someone and be there 24/7 and really understand the disease from inside out. Something that prepared me for many other people, unfortunately. My father is one of them. So I could recognize all the symptoms. And when my cousin passed away 7 years ago, I started asking questions because I was very taboo as far as, after death, we don't feel anything. And we better live once in a lifetime, carpe diem. And I was very good at doing that. I was I was like living my life to the extreme, having a lot of fun, with no boundaries even. And when I started to inquire more about what's happening really to us after death, I really explore and research into the subject. And one of the books that I read about it is this one in Hebrew, Amavet Chashuv L'Chaim, which is an amazing one, and it teaches you how dealing with death and your surrounding is so important to life, because it really at some point after you're going through all the stages of mourning, it gets you back to life. It reconnects you to your soul in a way that not, you're not facing that on your day by day, because we're always on our automatic mode that keep us doing our to-do list and running from one thing to another. But connecting to our soul is so crucial. And back in the days, I used to be a producer. I was not doing what I do today. And it took a lot of grief and a lot of suffering and a lot of releasing anger for me to get to that point, to a stage in life, to really comprehend what is the purpose of the death surrounding us. So today when I go to a funeral, I look at it in a different way. And I'm a much more centered and balanced emotionally, because I understand that a soul has a duty, and it comes here to do so much. And when our duty is over, then that's it. We are like saying goodbye, and we going into our next duty. So accepting that, it's the hard part, because we resist it. We resist comprehending that. And resisting comprehending is creating a lot of attention in the energy field. And that's why there's so much grief and sorrow. So it's super deep, but I also know that it's a matter of emunah, of faith, and of research, and not taking things for granted, and not taking relationship for granted, and doing the self-analysis work that we must do. Because working on your body is amazing, and working on self-developing is amazing, but you also have to develop your consciousness and develop your soul conscious and your faith, and understanding things beyond that. It takes a toll to really understand these, because you have to either go through a very harsh disease, or lose someone, or maybe go through a divorce like I did, to realize a lot of things. And it's all creating blockages in our energy that preventing us from really seeing the truth and connecting from a place of Emet, from a place of truth and trust. And a lot of people today are so angry. They're so frustrated. They're so busy on their phone all the time. They're getting so many messages from all over that they forget to be really present in the present moment with your loved one, with the people you care, with the people you love. And understanding the soul system, the love connection, the self-love, the relationship with ourselves, and analyzing that, and researching more and more deeper into that is mandatory, because otherwise you go through life not understanding the depth of the importance, the meaning of the life. Otherwise, it's just like being hooked up to a computer and going through an automatic field of tasks and just going one and checking one after the other. But when you research and you do the work of truth, you're connecting more to self. You are intimate with yourself. Intimacy, into me, I see, the more you see into yourself, the more you're able to see into other people, and observing and understanding your surrounding. And really, every time connecting on a deeper level and evolving into higher levels. So it might be a little bit of not the regular life that people go with, but I don't care, because I'm tired of this fake life of people just showing how pretty they are and how amazing they do. And I'm just coming to you like that, tired, broken in a way, because it's been a lot, losing a dear friend. And it's okay to be vulnerable and be authentic and be truth to yourself first, so then you can be like that also to other people. So I have to go and light my Shabbat candles and pray for the Aliyat Neshama of Tali Bat Shoshana. And I'm wishing you all to do the work. Shabbat Shalom. And look and be present with the people of your surrounding, with the people that you love, and give them the sense of presence. Don't be in a rush to do that. Just be there and love them and love yourself. Bye.